Hello, I'm hc&c. Welcome to this Tuesday shave. Today I have a versus, because a lot of you have been asking me to compare the WOLFMAN WR2 with the YAQI Sentinel, and today is that day. So the two razors for this shave are these two. The WOLFMAN WR2 with the 1.05 millimeter gap in the head. I have it here with the handle, the Darwin handle, and the handle is matte, brushed, basic brushed, and the head is mirror polished to make it as compatible to the Yachi. The Yachi has the Chippendale handle and the Sentinel head, and the head on it is 1.35 millimeter of a gap. When you look at the sides here, you will see that the bar has some lines here, whereas this does not. The Yachi one handle is on the WOLFMAN 90 millimeter and on the Yachi 88 millimeter. The WOLFMAN is 89 grams and the Yachi is 80 grams. Man, that was many numbers. The blades in them both are RK stainless steel on their second use. I'm doing an all around the world shave today because this is from Canada, this is from China, the blades in them are from India, the soap is from England, the brush is from Hong Kong, the ball is from Pakistan, the aftershave is from Turkey, and the balm is from Croatia. And then the towel in the end is from the United States of America. So we will be going all around the world. The soap for today is this, the Lime Zest. And this, oops, have some water on it. This was a Christmas prize that Taylor of Old Bond Street had. They had an advent calendar weekly drawing all through December. And in the first drawing, I won, and I won the Lime Zest soap. So if you say this is not a Christmas scent, well, why would they give it away in December then? Anyway, I'm using this. Has a wonderful scent. 5 on the scent scale in here, and when you whip it up, when you make the lather, it becomes a 6. A 6.2, you might say. It has, according to what's written down here in very small, it contains lime, zest, it contains cedarwood, patchouli, and lavender. So that's why it has such a rounded lime zest scent. The brush, and that's from London, even though it says it's made in Dublin at the bottom of it. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what it says. So that's an island. The brush is made in Hong Kong, and that's the Outlaw, the matte aluminium handle with the V2 synthetic 26 millimeter synthetic knot. The ball is Pete Hendrix. It's Hendrix Classics & Co. and it's made according to Pete in Pakistan. So let's wait a second. There you had that. I'm sorry, I have to do that because when I forget, people, hey, where was the picture of the ball and the brush? Okay, so this one here was made in West Germany. Okay, so wait a second. Germany, not West. Not East, not West, right in the middle of Germany. I don't know. Okay, so let's get this party started. Man, that's a nice leather. If you look very closely at the picture in the beginning of this video or on the thumbnail, you'll see that the Wolfman head is matte. Because when I took the picture, I put the 9.5 on because it looked better with the handle, with a matte Darwin handle. But then I thought, well, if I don't use the biggest gap I have from Wolfman, people will say, why didn't you use the biggest head you have? Why did you go with the 9.5? And people might say, why didn't you use the polish head when the Yachi has a polished head? So I changed it before I started this recording. So just in case you notice it. Okay. Another funny thing that I noticed. I said something is different with the handles. Not just the length of them, not just the polish, but actually the Wolfman is hexagon and the Yachi is square. It took me, I don't know how long, to realize that that was the difference, because they look so much alike and then yet different. I will be starting with the Yachi, with the Chippendale. Oh, I just got that wet. With the Chippendale handle, with the 1.35 gap in it. Very loud and feedbacky. And this has a 0.05 millimeter positive gap. So you have a difference there. 3 days stubble. This is nice and smooth. Handle is very grippy or very comfortable to hold because it's square. No round stuff going on. So that's that. Okay, more water on the hands. The Wolfman with the 1.05 millimeter gap, and I don't think this has a positive exposure because this feels less lady on the skin. So, but very smooth also. Right now I stand here and feel I should have taken the Visimet blade. Because that's what I usually use. And even though this is the second use only of this blade, it feels like it's not as smooth, and it feels like it's actually a bit tucking. Let me just go back here. Okay, I cut the top of a sit I had here. That's not the razor. If you go back to the beginning, you will see that I actually had that you know, the thingy there already and that it had healed up. That's not the razor, has nothing to do with the razor. I made that already by trying to eliminate the zit. So, wonderful lime scent. And actually now that I know, I can actually smell the lavender in it. I've tried this before. The razor, by the way, from Yachi, was very kindly sent to me by Yachi China, and so was the handle. So it's very important for me to remember to give credit where credit is due. So thank you, Grace, and thank you, Yachi, for sending me that wonderful razor. Actually, maybe it was the blade, but the first time I used the YAQI Sentinel, it was the 1.50 millimeter gap, and that felt smoother than this one. Well, this is the Wolfman, but Sentinel that I'm using on the other side. Can be the blade, because as I said, I always use the vitamin blade in the YAQI Sentinel, and today I'm not. So might be the blade. Back to the Sentinel. Let's see here. Oh yeah, another very little difference. There's no overhang here on the Yachi. On the Wolfman there is a very little, only a little, but it's there. Just enough for you to grab the blade. So you need to be careful. So oh yeah. You hear it cutting maybe? That felt like a cut. Yeah. See? I put the blade in onto steeper angle here. So it will start to bleed in a second. I tell you, there's not much in it. Nice and flat head. This is $70 something, I think, in this combination. And the Yachi, the Wolfman. It's about $350 with a polished head on it. So 4 times the price. A little more than 4 times the price. Oh, I just went over my mole. I thought this was the mole, man. I can't believe I did that. And it appears I live to tell the story. Man. When I do it on purpose, it bleeds. So. Oh, I was just about to do this side. Man, it's been a while since I've done a comparison. But I tell you, this is the Yachi. It's a very, very, very nice razor too. So if you don't need to go out and spend $350, just changing again here. The Yachi is a nice alternative. It doesn't feel as smooth as this does. The Wolfman has a little positive exposure. See, a little blood there. But the rest is really, really nice. So not much in it. Really, really not much in it. They are extremely close. But as I said, the Wolfman is from Canada. The Yachi razor is from China. This here was made in Jutland, Denmark. The towel I'll be using now is the very best, made in America from hc&c. The brush was made in Hong Kong. The ball was made in Pakistan. And this one here, well, the soap was made in England, or it said Dublin, but I don't know if that's true. This is the Duru Limon from Turkey. And this is it's 80% alcohol. It says, woo! Holy! Oh man. Woo, that's a burn. And then this, the BioBaza from Croatia, that Robert's Classic Shave, very kindly sent to me a good while back. And this has a patchouli scent. Only balm I've ever seen or smelled with a patchouli scent. It's really, really, really nice if you like patchouli. It's patchouli with patchouli with patchouli. And the scent on this is a good 6. Stays on the face for a nice while and it protects the skin. So Robert has his own channel, Robert's Classic Shave, and he's extremely cool. Go check it out. I'll leave a link below. On Wednesdays he does his shaves in German, even though he's Croatian. And on Sundays he does his shaves in English. So bilingual. So kudos to you, Robert. Okay, let's see here. Not much in it. A little difference with the blade feel. So if you like the blade feel, well, maybe you need to go with a bigger gap on the Wolfman, or you need to go with the Yachi. If blade feel is not your thing, Yachi is out of the picture, you need to go for the Wolfman or something else. But not much in it in terms of the final result. I even managed to shave over my mole with the Wolfman, and I live to tell the tale. So let's have a sound test. Perfectamundo. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? This is why. This is why. Because we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. Six Solo out.